Oh boy. So, hello, good evening. One, I have not played this game in almost 3 months. Two, it's been a really fucking intense and wild 3 months. Three, I'm severely drunk. All of these things add up to mean that this is going to be a mess. I don't know what's happening. I think I'm in the middle of literally in the middle of a trial. So this is going to be a mess. I don't remember shit. Let's see what clicks. Well, just like to save data. Yes, please. I'm so glad I'm not playing Metopia right now. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh boy. I don't remember if he has a voice. If he has a voice, too bad. Dude, I can't believe that Adrian, no way. Not cool and collected Adrian Andrews. She's your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her. So after the ceremony during the break, huh? What is this scene? I was sleeping a log the entire time. See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your... Come on. Because she was the one that came to wake me up? I don't know why I gave him like that really higher nasally voice, sorry. Then dude, you're saying it was really her? Yes, she is the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Corrida. I vaguely remember that name. Oh, he looks old, but they're the same age. But why? I thought she was buds with Juan. She has her own agenda. Her own agenda? What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure you'll see by the time this trial's over. When did Phoenix have all these revelations? I don't remember him running into this information. Also, what's his name? On guard's like bracelet. Do you see it right there? Zoom in, see who's editing. Zoom in on that bracelet. 1, it looks like a screw. 2, it looks like a handcuff. 3, I want to have sex with him. Okay, it'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today. I have to, apparently. Get me a verdict that's refreshing, like a spring breeze. Okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude? Oh, boy. Mia. Oh, I like that it says Mia and not, like, pearls in an altered booby state. Ew. Phoenix. Not you at boobs. You at, like, just... Pearls is like a child to me, and I said boobs, and it really upset me. Moving forward. Phoenix. You think her motive is related to last celebrity impacts' missing suicide note, right? Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impacts as... Who the fuck is Impacts? As her strength and reason to live. Were they lesbian lover? Oh, boy! But then Miss Impacts suddenly killed herself. Where's she going? She's being... she's being raptured. It sounds like she left a suicide note, and the person thought to have hidden it. Is Juan Corrida the victim of this murder? That's why she killed him, because she wanted the note, and she was mad. And that's why I think that Miss Andrews got close to Mr. Corrida. All to get the suicide note back. That sounds plausible. But one thing bothers me. What? Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impact's. Somebody gossiping with me. I don't remember who told me about this. She has so much boob. And the amount of, like, underboob showing and just, like, the amount of skin showing, it's behind the text box, but you can still, that's a lot of boob. And they're, like, solid. Like, there's, like, nice, heavy, hefty, I'm sorry, boobies. It was Edgeworth. It looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. Don't let your guard down yet. Oh boy, my guard is down. My guard has been down. Maybe my guard went down too low. So in the past few months, you guys want to hear what's happened? I fell in admiration. I also was admired, and I was admired until I was used up, I guess. And it's an interesting situation for me because I've never in my life had something go wrong like this. And it's just really interesting. And then I was really sad for a while. And then it was Xanax and Seroquel and alcohol and caffeine to balance it. And just, it's been a wild time. But I've had a great time. I've had nothing but fun. I've done nothing but realize how fucking phenomenal life is and how fucking amazing I am. And yeah, so that's what's been up. None of you asked. Now let's get into the court. Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please. The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court. Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Miss Juan Carita's I'm sorry, did I misgender you? Mr. Juan Carita's room. Please don't misgender people. I know I said that like really flippantly, like ha ha hee hee ho ho genders, but like be kind to people. What is your occupation? What is her? Oh wait, she's the manager. I am the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt Ungard. I see. Now then. Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request. Yes, sure. What is it? My neighbors want me to fucking fight them. They want me to fight them. I can hear them going in and out of their stupid fucking apartment, and I can tell that it's them asking me to fucking fight them. And you know what? I might do it. I'm gonna take another shot before I fucking fight my neighbors. Also, can I just say, I've gotten in this terrible habit. You know, I was just talking about how over the last few months a lot of shit's been going down. I have gotten in this habit of whenever I do drink, which is not that often, don't worry. But when I drink, I chase it with kombucha, because I always have kombucha around. I'm always drinking kombucha, and I'm like chasing moonshine with kombucha. That's not right. That's not okay. I think I'm doing well, but then I chase moonshine with kombucha. It's fucked up. And then one time, this is crazy. This Phoenix Wright playthrough is chaotic. I apologize. I had a breath mint in my mouth, like a, what do you call them? Not an Altoid, the other one, I had an icebreaker mint in my mouth, and I took a drink of an energy drink, and I saw God, right? And then, with that same, like, bitterness from the energy drink left over in my mouth, and the same breath mint in my mouth, I took a shot of moonshine, and then chased it with kombucha. All of these 4 really intense fucking irradiated horse piss, mint God, kombucha culture, and, like, redneck whiskey just all combined, and like I truly think that is why I think I've reached nirvana. Okay, yeah, sure, what is it? I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing and would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently. No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossipland. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me. Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about... I'm gonna fucking fight my neighbors. I'm gonna fight them. Like, what are you doing, and why do you close your doors so fucking softly? Like, who are you spying on? Stop being a fucking freak and live your fucking life. Tell us about your relation to the victim. Yes, I was seeing Mr. Carita. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan. I don't like that card that she twirls. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself. Gross. So it was a fry and bait. What the fuck is fry and bait matter? Or was that bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing. But we're not acknowledging that, and I appreciate it. But I didn't kill him. No one is accusing you of that. I think I am. I think there's someone who would beg to differ. I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews. Very well, then, witness. Please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to cross-examine a fucking witness, and I'm drunk, and I can't focus, and I don't remember shit. When I found the body... Body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. I think Megan Thee Stallion's lovely. She's so pretty and powerful. We love her. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room, and there was his dead body. I was in shock. He's got a knife through his chest. I don't like it. What I saw was, naturally, the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint. The first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never leave without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. I learned how to get along. I need to stop. So now you're back. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice. V8 in a wine glass. I do remember this. Suddenly I am sober. Suddenly I am angry. And suddenly I remember everything. This bitch put V8 in a wine glass 3 months ago. I remember happening upon this story detail of her putting V8 in a wine glass. And it has stuck in my mind. You know what? Me and Adrian might be the same bitch. I dress kind of like her. I'm blonde sometimes. I'm dumb as shit. And V8 in a wine glass and chasing moonshine and alcohol with kombucha. Similarly devilish woman. No, similarly just fucking repulsive things. I need to stop being so mean to her. Because we might be more similar. And anything I have negative to say about her is probably just self-hate. LOL, JK, I love myself. He's a legend. Okay, so I'm like 12 minutes into this video and I've literally gone through like 4 lines of dialogue. You poured yourself a glass of juice? Yes, sadly I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of a crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing. And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Phoenix. Oh, I miss Phoenix, Arizona. I love Arizona. But also, I went back to Arizona in March and was like, maybe I'll live in Arizona again. And all I did there was cry and miss my ex-boyfriend. And I was allowed to miss him because I never mourned the end of like a 4-year relationship. But then I did in Phoenix, Arizona. Come to Phoenix, Arizona. Get sick. Get sad. Order a shitty pizza to your hotel room. Cry about your ex and take an early flight home. Phoenix, Arizona. She's one cool and collected customer. Oh, that's Maya's voice. And she has the I don't know. Mia doesn't really have a voice. Brains to match. Yes, I know. In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. These boobs are bappin'. You should disrupt her pacing. Disrupt her pacing? She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. Me. We are the same bitch. Adrian Andrews? See ya later. No, sorry, you cut that out. So you have to attack when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over. Understand? Enough. When I found the body. We're gonna take a shot real quick. So, like, 1, pray for me. 2, pray for yourself if you plan on continuing to watch this video. And 3, pray for Paris. Remember when that happened? Rest in peace, Paris. Did Paris die that year? I really don't remember what Pray for Paris was, and I don't mean to trivialize what was probably like actually a terrible thing. But nobody watches these. 1, 2, I think you all understand my good intent. And 3, subscribe to my Patreon to hear number 3. Okay, one moment, I'm gonna take this shot. $20, whoever can guess what I just chased that shot with. When I found the body. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. Earlier tonight, I mentioned energy drinks when I was not well. I don't drink energy drinks on the reg, so don't peg me as one of those people. But do feel free to peg me. Oh my god. This kid that I work with, who I give great advice to, because I give great advice to anybody that asks. Actually, I don't. I'm actually kind of cold and distant, and I don't give my... Oh my god, my health is so low in the game. But, oh boy. He came to work... we were hanging out one day, and he was drunk, and I was like, yes, what's up? Because he showed up where I was, and he was like chatting, and we're buds, and he was like, hey, why do I kind of have a man crush on you? And he's like, not gay, by the way, because if anybody that's in my life you can trust is not gay. Can I just say, we don't fuck with the gays. Just kidding, they're great people, but stay away from me. But me sees a mirror, me shits my absolute pants. where am I going with this? Oh, he was like, why do I have a man crush on you? I was like, I don't know. I'm a pretty cool dude. And, it's like a normal thing to say. Like, it happens from time to time. Like, you hear, like, oh, I have a man crush on you. Like, that's life. And then later that night, the conversation devolved into him telling me about how sometimes he likes to have his girlfriend peg him, and how sometimes, like, he also likes to take proper dick. Like, he's had sex with guys before. And, like, he's not necessarily gay. He just, like, likes dick in his ass. And, like, super cool. No issue with that. But don't say that within proximity of saying I have a man crush on you, because like I thought you were saying like a normal kind thing to me, and then it got like weird. It was like, well, is it a man crush, or like do you want my big sloppy schlong? And it just ruined my day, except for it's still flattering, but it's like, oh my god, Christian, no, this is weird. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. I trust that we're not pressing. After that, I went to Juan's room. Sure. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. Let's press on it, because like, press on nails. You were in shock? What? Was I not supposed to be? Miss Andrews is a very calculating person, and despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Mr. Kurita. Why? Because they are of different ethnicities? Phoenix, get your mind out of the 50s. Get your fingers off of your face. You're going to break out. And get your dick out of your pants and into my mouth. No, I'm just kidding. I apologize, but I also don't. Also, All Apologies was the favorite Nirvana song of the kid I just recently dated. And, great kid. It sucks to say goodbye to people, doesn't it? Do you guys like how I'm just like really going in on personal things today? It's because I've been doing this Miitopia playthrough, and like I don't like talk about personal things, and I'm like, I feel like my Phoenix Wright playthrough is my space to be alive. And so for some reason, and for like I don't know why, my Phoenix Wright playthrough is like home for me. Like this is where I come back. It's like my docking station. I said docking, leave it, but this is home base. This is where I recoup. Is the game actually important? No, this is me talking about life, being horny for anime boys, and getting drunk and or high. Phoenix Wright playthrough by me on YouTube. Watch it now. I've got a whole playlist. It's like 37 videos at this point, and we still haven't beaten the game. In one of the videos, it's like an hour and 20 minutes long. What is up with episode number 2? Why is it so long? Why wasn't my mic working? Who knows? What a terrible thing. Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. And you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked. Somehow, I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not. Actually, it does. I have a guy that used to electrocute my asshole, and he'd also run electricity down like a metal sounding rod that was shoved down my dick, so then like that had like a J-hook, and it would like shock my prostate. And I think a lot of that, the reason him and I would play around is because I am, in fact, beautiful. So I think beauty has a lot to do with being shocked sometimes. So just saying. I see. Did I ever tell you guys about how, like, I need to save the game as often as I can because my health is severely low. Okay, so we're going to save that there. Growing up, my, like, thing in life that I was going to be, I wanted to be a dictator. But I knew that, like, that's unlikely to happen. So I was going to be a lawyer. Like, I was like, I'm going to go to law school, I'm going to do my years, it was really, like, my life plan, and then I devolved because I'm not a fucking person that would become a lawyer, and I got arrested a few times, and I realized that I have too much spirit to be a lawyer, and here we are now, getting drunk in the middle of Missouri, chasing it with kombucha, talking about my heartbreak, and wanting to suck off anime boys on the YouTube. Getting 1 view at most. And you know what? Take it over being a lawyer any day. What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. Exact same scene? This is the photo you're referring to, correct? Knifey knife knife in the chest. Knifey knife knife fishnet. Knifey knife knife. All around me are familiar faces. Why did Demi Lovato cover that song? Like, nothing wrong. Great song. Great voice, that Demi Lovato girl. Your grandma will be like, but, what is that all about? And then what's the... kind of funny best I've ever had. Yes, the one I sang that same song for a second in my Metopia playthrough. So for the robot that watches all my videos and like has a log of everything that I do. Sorry for boring you with a repetition. Yes, the one with the knife lodged in his chest. And the guitar case was like this too. Yes, it was open and empty, of course. And then what did you do next, witness? I felt as though I was afraid, I was petrified. Why does I felt as though I was about to faint? I felt as though reminds me of some song. I felt as though. Oh man. I felt as though. You know what? I think it's one of my own songs. I felt as though. Wait a second. Sorry, this is really fun for you guys, right? Yeah, it's one of my songs from like 2011, but I can't remember what line comes after that. No, no. It's a song from 2014, late 2014, right before I left my husband. Well, it was after I left my husband, but like right before I left Canada. I felt as though it was a song about all my exes. Oh, I fucking pressed again. Juice? I didn't mean to press that button, but it took me out of telling the story, so that's good. Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself. But you didn't drink any of it, did you? But she may have. Oh, huh? Hand on chest? There were no lip marks left on this wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it. I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down, without drinking it. Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Carita, you were in great shock. And that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice. V8 in a wine glass / champagne flute? You psychopath, do you admit to doing this? Yes, I do. Jail! Fucking jail! Prison! Alcatraz! V8 in a wine glass? At a murder scene? Out! There's no fucking excuse for that. Murder or not, you're a criminal. Get out of here. And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time. Head thoughts? No empty? No thoughts head empty? Your mind was a complete blank. I didn't think that was possible for you, you calculated bitch. I slap her across the courtroom. That's really violence against women seems to be a common theme in my videos. I apologize. We gonna take another shot. I have to open my kombucha bottle before I take the shot because you can't chase something and like wait. Pikmin 3. Oh my god, Pikmin 3 came out on Switch. That was so cool that happened. One moment, everybody. Sorry, I had to take a shot. But can I just say, I actually beat Pikmin 3 on Switch. I like never beat games. I never play things to completion, especially if I'm not recording it. So like, the fact that last year I beat Pikmin 3 on Switch just for like the hell of like doing it and loving Pikmin was like really phenomenal. Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing. What one thing? Never mind. It's no big deal. What was she starting to say just now? We gonna depressed. Miss Andrews, I'm convinced that as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. Oh my god, Brittany is able to retain her own lawyer. So today is July 28th, 2021. The last time I recorded one of these videos was probably like May 5th or something. So that just lets you know like when I'm recording these. Hopefully I'll upload this soon. I moved, but I talked about that in my Metopia playthrough, so I'm not going to go over that again. But what I really want to know is what this mistake was. I'm pointing he's got hot hands. His wrist isn't that defined versus like between his hand and his arm, you don't really see a wrist. He's got like, what's wrist cankles? Because cankles is calf, ankle. Wrist would be arm, hand. Harm. He's got harms. He's got arm, hand, ands. He's got ands. He's got harms. Hammy arms, but I would still let him fucking fist me. Actually, so would I. I'm sorry. It's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser,
I accidentally knocked the flower vase over.
Oh, she's skinny. She's snatched. Wait a minute. Can I just say, you guys, also in the meantime, I've lost so much weight. I started losing the weight, like, before the last video. But, like, probably between the upload of this first video in this playthrough and now, I've lost, like, 30 pounds. And speaking of snatched waists, I can wear all my velvet again. I can wear all my clothes again. I feel alive again. My weight gain, really fucked up my life, but you guys don't care. And, like, you don't have to care for me to go on, but I don't care that much right now, so we're going to move forward. Flower vase. Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo? Do you guys like how I expect you to keep up with the game, which is really too much to keep up with on its own? And then I'm like, here's 1,000 stories from me. This mess of glass shards?
It was originally on top of the dresser, but when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case.
Why did you withhold such an important piece of information?
I'm sorry. I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess.
It looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please understand anything else you have to reveal to your testimony.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else.
Alright.
I was the one who knocked the flower vase over, where it fell into the guitar case.
Press a Rooney, baby girl. What kind of flower vase was it?
It was a glass vase. People that say vase, where did you learn that from? When did that word become pronounced like that? And why do you think you are better than me? You're not better than me. Just say vase. Or at least don't say vase. Just say nothing. Because shut your mouth, you pretentious bitch. It was a glass vase, and it was fairly big and heavy.
Me 5 months ago.
I thought I would try to take Juan's pulse.
You touching a dead boy, a dead man, in David Jones's locker. Where does that come from? Who knows? Let me know.
So I set the glass I was holding down on the dresser, and that's when my elbow accidentally hit the vase.
That's odd. I thought she was always in total control over herself. I thought she never was. Everybody's like, oh, she's codependent. Like, and what? So is Garrison. Garrison's somebody in my life. Mind your own business. And what? These people can work on it, and they can grow, and they can be better, and they can be happy, and they can date me again. Just kidding. Well, I'm saying a lot today. That's odd. I thought they were long.
That's what she would like people to think.
Now Mia's talking like her. Always be mindful of the gap between your perception and reality. It doesn't sound like there's any glaring contradictions in her testimony just now. I warned you earlier that she would not crack so easily. The only way to make her is to keep on the offensive and not let up. The only way you're going to catch her is with some very strong, decisive evidence. Fuck. I don't even know what evidence I have. Y'all think I remember things? Oh, Phoenix Wright, Justice for All, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, whatever this is. You overestimate my capabilities. I'm capable. You overestimate my amount that I will expend to myself and use my capabilities. Utilize. I have to find something. I just have to for my sake. My health is so fucking low, you guys. I've got to save again. Because if something goes wrong, I don't want to have to go through all of this again. Okay. It was time for the show to start. So I went to get... What evidence do I even fucking have? So tell me about the guitar case. There's some water, but only on the lid. So how would the water get on the lid if it was already open when she got there and she spilled the thing? Did I just figure this out? Okay, wait. I went to Juan's room, and there was a dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was naturally... explain it to me with this... My words don't make sense. Wait, if this is actually... Okay, first of all, if this isn't the evidence I need, I'm going to lose my last bit of health. Second of all, this is going to do it for me. You testified that you knocked the flower... Oh, I'm so fucking smart. I'm so fucking aware. I didn't even Google that. I'm so fucking proud of myself. Ugh, and I came up with it so quickly. You testified that you knocked the flower vase over, is this correct?
Yes.
And are you sure it fell onto the guitar case?
Is there some problem with what I said?
It's not some problem, it's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, it was supposed to be open. If that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. Snatched with the long hair and the blonde hair. That's very true. Furthermore, there is one other strange thing about this guitar case. And what is that? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. It's supposed to be open. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what is wrong with that? If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shard should be inside, not outside the case. Objection. What is your point, Wright? My name is literally Wright, so how about you, check yourself and realize that I'm fucking right? I'm trying not to scream. That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all? I have objections, apparently. No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else. Oh my god, the other day, probably 3 days ago, I don't know, it's one of my first days in my new apartment. I moved. I jerked off to Ace Attorney Yaoi, and I was having such a good time on my reading manga.info, just going through all the Ace Attorney stuff, and also there's this artist that likes to draw Miles Edgeworth really not really chunky, but kind of chunky and voluptuous, and at first I was I don't know, but I don't know, I was kind of into it because he had nice titties and nice nippies, and I highly recommend anybody with I was going to say anybody with a penis, but really anybody with an ability to orgasm and appreciate nice things. Go to myreadingmanga.info. Hello. Oh, my phone's going off. What's that about? No, but, go and, flick that little bean, jerk that stinky dick, and, have a great time. And you don't have to look at Ace Attorney stuff. Look at whatever you want. There's some good stuff. There's this one on there called, it's called Messiah or something. It's an Mpreg one where the dude gets knocked up, and I jerked off to it in 2016 so many times, and then I made my friend Cam read it, and he jerked off to it, and then we got Matthew, who's really quite vanilla and not into yaoi and things like that anyways, and we got him to read it, and he jerked off to it, and it's really just this great thing that it's like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, but it's the Brotherhood of the Mpreg yaoi. Okay, yes, that's right, she did implicitly say that she didn't touch the guitar case. Quit objecting and just fuck me already, Miles Edgeworth. I'm so horny in this playthrough, but you know what? The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies playthrough is my home, and you know where you can be horny? At home. So, whip stick out. But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all. You got a point there, buddy. No, you don't. That may very well be. However, the interlocutors don't seem to have no relation to this case. Well, it means that this is an unreliable witness who's lying, which shows that there's something here. But whatever, nobody else will fucking acknowledge that. Y'all ain't ready for that conversation, as the kids would say. It seems that there is no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, the judge, I'm sorry that I fuck with this for. Do you think we need more detail about the guitar case? Let me save before I, fuck up my life. I'm gonna make her testify because it's all I can do. The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Pokemon Puzzle League. What happened to that game? Alright. I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this, but it is you. I can't believe I'm doing this either. Like, oh my god, me when I had lady sex. Sorry. Do you guys want to hear about me fucking girls? Because like, can you imagine being a girl and meeting me, and I'm like in my wig, and I have this voice, and I am what I am. I'm quite tall and charming, but it's also like, I don't know if I appeal to women. But I do enough that I've had sex with some women, and it's just like, I'm having a great time. But like, are you having a great time? How are you attracted to me? And again, I think I'm severely attractive, but I don't know. I guess women have open minds as well as men. Men aren't the only people that can have open minds, and that just is beyond me to understand. I can't believe I'm doing this either. Sorry that I went off about that. That's none of your business, and that's none of my business to be sharing. I don't know. Whatever. All right, I'll follow along for now. Mrs. Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh boy, a whole new fucking testimony. The guitar case. Flip that card around, flip that card around. There's a seashell on that card, and this bitch flips it around.
I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed.
She was lit.
I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened...
But if you can't remember things, if you're so hazy, then why are you testifying as if it's of value? You clearly don't remember things clearly. And with that, we don't need you putting somebody in fucking jail. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. Okay. Judge got some eyebrows on him. It looks like this really wasn't a very important point because she said so. Like, why do we listen to everybody but me? My last name is Wright. I'm the hottest person in this courtroom. No offense, Edgeworth, people like him, but he's not, in my opinion, he's not that hot. Until you draw him with big, chonky moobs. Like, he's just kind of whatever. The only reason Edgeworth is hot is because of his dynamic with me, Phoenix Wright. So, like, Adrian Andrews is a baddie, though. I'm the hottest male in this courtroom. Okay, moving forward. Just listen to me. This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting. Okay, anyways, that was a weird fucking thing you said. When Miles Edgeworth says you feel like home, and, you don't know how to handle it, anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination, you fucking freak. Using any way to change the topic, a convenient escape for a weak man. Bitch! Watch your fucking mouth. You ain't got no lips, your hair looks dumb, and you've got a ruffled collar. Watch your fucking mouth before I punch your jaw in. What little bit of a fucking jaw that you do have, you weak manlet. I don't hate Edgeworth. He's whatever to me. I apologize for that violent speaking. The guitar case. I'm gonna have to press and shit on this. Oh no. I don't remember clearly because I was a bit dazed. Well, then why are you testifying, me lady? Me lady? During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind?
Ellipses. Well, you see...
Are you sure you are the one who opened the guitar case?
Ellipses.
Ellipses.
She's... Ellipses. She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not. Ellipses.
Sounds like her dependent side is taking over. Not her being a sub. Not her being submissive and breedable. There's a current cultural meme phenomenon that's happening. The kids are saying submissive and breedable. And as somebody who has been submissive and breedable his whole life, up until recently, I've been a bit more like powerful this year. But can I just say, glad to be on trend. I've never been trendy before. Sounds like her dependent side is taking over. Well, Miss Andrews.
Yes, it was me.
Okay, good.
I suppose I may have opened the guitar after I knocked the vase over.
You suppose? So you opened the guitar case then?
Yes, well, maybe.
Ellipses. Why did you open the guitar case?
Huh?
Mr. Karita's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help. not open a guitar case. You can object all you want, you bitch. I'm gonna win this case. Your fingernails look very clean. Do you mind if you put him in my butt? As the witness has said multiple times when she found the dead body, I, go for the cheapest joke every time. I apologize. She was dazed. She was lit.
Maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was alright or not. I thought maybe the criminal took it.
Why would she care about the bright red guitar?
But getting back on topic. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. Please.
Was it really empty? I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside. Why is my phone going off? Both phones are going off. I use a Surface Duo, and I have nothing but great, phenomenal things to say about it. People love to be like, it's buggy, and first of all, even on day one, it was not really that buggy. I hate to say it, I'm the only person who's ever said it, so I'm probably wrong. Leave me alone. But, especially with updates, it's really not buggy. I love it, but I, in my carelessness, was pressing really hard on it, cleaning and scrubbing the screen, and I fucked up something. So I had to get a replacement sent out. Microsoft sent me a new replacement. I have Microsoft Complete, and they didn't even use it. Even if I didn't have Complete, they would have sent me this replacement free. But which how nice of them. But I got a new Duo replacement, but I had to wait 3 days for it. So I was using my old. Oh my god, the noises! I'm gonna get pissed. If you because the nice noise you're hearing, that's the Duo. The shitty Android noise you're hearing, that's my old BlackBerry Key One that I was using for a few days before I got my new Duo, and that's still turned on, so it's getting notifications. I just feel like I have to justify that cheap, shitty Android sound and letting you know that I actually use a really nice phone. I promise. The guitar is still inside. How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism. No, I'm going to talk about getting fisted in this courtroom all day, all night, until somebody does it. So man the fuck up, Edgeworth, and make your big hands useful. I don't know. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you would just pay attention. Okay, I win every fucking time. How about you watch your fucking mouth and be you being oh, he doesn't pay attention and these could go so much faster. Excuse me, sir, have you ever won a court case against me? Let me know. And also, didn't I win a case for you one time? And I didn't do it to, be appreciated. I didn't do it for any reason other than I care about you and I care about fucking justice. But you would think it would provide a little bit more, it would lead to a bit more respect from you. But whatever, you stand where you stand. I appreciate you regardless. Watch your fucking mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna fight you. Oh, the judge, I have no fucking qualms about fighting you and your bald head. I did not go to school with you. I did not defend you in a court case, and I did not butt fuck you in a Yaoi myreading.manga info, probably stolen from some artist thing. I will fight you to the fucking ground, you old bitch. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry in the slightest. Phoenix, do not cower. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. Why don't you know, you bitch? Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body? Yes, that's probably it. You cannot speak definitively to save your life at this point, and that alone makes me very weary of you, Mrs. Andrews. The ellipses back and forth are going to drive me insane. I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. I wish you would push up on me. I'm going to take another shot. I sang Rihanna's push up on me because press up on her or whatever. I don't know. Okay. We're going to take this last shot. Do you think I do it all at once? Let's see. Did I do it all at once? Yes. Did I enjoy it? No, but it wasn't that bad. Woo! The only way... Ooh, boy. Woo! Oh my, sheesh. That was a strong shot. The only way to make her talk is, ooh boy, is with evidence. I guess I should give it a try. Fuck, I don't want to pull out evidence. I'm gonna fuck it up. Come on, Phoenix, we can't afford to let up on her now. This video's at 46 minutes. I wasn't planning on letting up, but since this video's at 46 minutes, I think I will. Tune in next time where I don't let up on Miss Adrienne Andrews, but I'm getting this here because very honestly, one, the video's at time. Two, I don't want to go through evidence that I don't remember having. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me blabbity blab blab. But yeah, thanks for being around. Thanks for, oh boy, listen to me talk about everything. And yeah, I miss playing Phoenix Wright. I missed this playthrough. My Pokemon Snap playthrough is like pretty funny to watch, but like it was kind of boring for me to record. And like the Miitopia playthrough, so boring to watch. Don't watch it. So boring to record. And like being back at the Phoenix Wright playthrough feels like home. I'm so glad I have this one. I'm so glad I'm absolutely fucking unhinged in all these videos. I don't know why that happened in this game, but I'm very glad. I'm glad that Mia's boobs are out. I am upset that they have been applied to the body of a child, but glad to see them, free, back from the dead. Certain things should never die, and Killer Baps, one of those things. Truly a shame when proper double D's take the double D, dying in the dirt. So glad to see the titties. Glad to be free. Glad that nobody watches these. See you later. Bye. See ya. Why are you like this?